Hi Aquarius, welcome back to lovefromaleo. My name is Tay, otherwise known as lovefromaleo, and this is your June 2020 tarot reading. So just as a disclaimer, guys, for these monthly readings in particular, I always have, like, on the screen it'll say the beginning of June with sometimes the dates, middle, and so if you want to skip through the video, you're more than welcome to do that. Leave the timestamps below if you would like to. We're gonna start with the focus for your June. Then we're going to move into what Spirit wants to tell you in relation to your focus. And then we're going to start with the beginning, middle, and end, okay? These readings are intended for, sun, moon, and rising. But honestly, it's for any placement. It just depends on, if you know how to read it that way or listen to it and make it apply to that part of your life. All right, so your focus is water. Scorpio also had that focus for their month. So if you have ties with Scorpio, heavy placements in Scorpio, I would definitely advise you to go watch that. All right, it already came out, patience and planning. So in regards to your focus and what Spirit wants to tell you, I definitely feel like emotionally, maybe you have been kind of being overwhelmed, and it doesn't have to be emotions, but what I'm saying is maybe your temperament has been kind of hazy lately. Maybe you've been feeling very impatient with things that are supposed to come towards you, maybe in your love life or in your domestic life or your domestic settings. I feel like a lot of you are kind of going through this phase, especially with it being Gemini season, and then at the end of June it'll be Cancer season. I feel like you're going to be really focused on your home, like your private possessions that you have, your home. And I think you're becoming a little bit more anxious about it for some reason. Maybe it's who you live with, or maybe you're trying to figure out how you're going to pay for certain things, or maybe you have to move soon, something like that. With the number 7 card here, this literally means that Spirit is here with you. They're present with you. Patience and planning, this card is all about taking it one step at a time. You're not going to have all the answers at one time, Aquarius. With Aquarius, it's always about knowing something, finding the answers, getting the answers. With this particular thing in your life that we're going to look into for this month of June, take it easy. Like, remember, as an Aquarius, you always have a way or a network to find the answers, but it doesn't mean you're going to have all of the answers at one time. 222, I just saw it. So make sure that whatever you're trying to make happen, whatever you're trying to pull in, or whatever you're feeling emotionally, take it one step at a time, okay? And this also is a very, very good card that Spirit is watching, and they're just waiting for the right moment to give you what you need. So make sure you're doing what it takes to be able to receive that energetically, okay? So let's go ahead and move into the beginning of your June. Beautiful message so far. The beginning of June for Aquarius. Okay, so the beginning of June, I'm seeing Strength in reverse and 2 of Cups. So some of you are feeling like whatever you've been wanting in your relationship, whether you're single or in a relationship, it's not happening the way that you wanted it to. Like, okay, let me separate it. So for those of you in a relationship, you're having trust issues. You're starting to feel some type of way, like something is off, or maybe you just can't figure out why you're feeling like that. And then for those of you who are single, you're starting to lose hope in actually finding a relationship or finding love. Maybe you've been single for a while for some of you. In regards to this strength, why is Aquarius feeling weak in love? 2 of Pentacles. You're trying to keep things together, but there's certain other responsibilities in your life that's making it to where you can't put all of your attention on something, and that could be causing you to feel less than secure within your relationship. Or maybe you feel like this person is putting all their attention on something else, like whoever you're in a relationship with, if you are. Some of you also are feeling like in the beginning of June, like, I'm putting all of my focus into work or into trying to keep everything together, and I can't really enjoy my relationship. Remember, this is for singles and people who are in it. And people who are in relationships. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're just not yourself right now, Aquarius. Like, you're really... I feel like some of you are being really harsh with your words, so be careful with that. Like, you're being kind of rude. Or maybe you just don't want to talk to people right now either. Like, you're kind of... it's something going on with you, so we're definitely going to see why this is happening. But you're having this issue with... you just feel off. You feel off. Why does Aquarius feel off in the beginning of June? What's causing this energy? 2 of Swords. You have something on your mind. you have a gut feeling, or you keep having these thoughts that something isn't right. Something isn't right in regards to what? Nine of Pentacles. So some of this could be because your money situation, it's throwing you off. Like, you can't enjoy your emotional life because you're needing money. And then for some of you, you feel like whoever your partner is, whoever your partner is, I feel like you think that they're being social with other people. Like, you're having doubts that they're really truly to themselves. For example, if you're with a person and they leave to go somewhere, or they leave to go home for the night, whatever it is, you're like, are you really going by yourself, or are you hanging out with someone after we stop talking? Or it's like you're having trust issues for sure. What? Well, why is this being caused? Five of Pentacles in reverse. I think it's money. I think it's kind of like maybe you're one of those people where it's like, if your money isn't right, then like you feel off, or you feel less confident, which is understandable. Maybe you're with a person who is very high maintenance and if your money isn't right, you're like, shit, like, am I gonna lose them? Or maybe you feel like if you're single, you're like, how can I keep someone's attention that I'm talking to or that I want to attract if I can't even keep my money in my pocket right now? Yeah, it's a situation where you're dealing with money and how it affects your mood, how it affects your attitude. How are you showing up in the beginning of June? What's your attitude like, Aquarius? Knowledge. Uh-oh. So with this, I feel like you're having a lot of thoughts in your mind. Some of them may be true. For some of you, it's all in your head. And then for others, you're literally on the internet. And I feel like you're like, not stalking, I don't want to say it like that, but you're looking at their social, or maybe you saw someone comment something, and you're like, hold on, like, why are they commenting on your stuff? Why, it's that type of vibe. Oh God. So it's almost like you're too smart for your own good. Like, you figured out like how to watch them from afar without them knowing, and so now you're starting to bring that baggage around them, or now you're starting to have doubts about like the person you're talking to, even if you're not official. It's like you Aqua, what are we doing, Aquarius? What are we doing? Okay, I feel like this is not you though. I don't know, for some reason I feel like you even can feel that this isn't your normal energy. What is causing this for Aquarius? Why are they feeling out of the ordinary? Page of Pentacles. Because money is slow. It keeps coming up with these pentacles. Money is slow and you need it to feel more secure. Or maybe like your job, maybe your job in particular, maybe your job specifically is slower than usual when it comes to business. And so you literally don't have anything else to do but like focus on your partner or whoever you want to talk to. It's like you gotta make sure you're not letting your mind get the best of you. Remember, this is your number one tool you have as an Aquarius, but can also be your number one poison. So yeah. So for those of you who are trying to get in relations with someone, or maybe you already are, who are these people? What's this sign? Relationships in all aspects, family, friends, whatever signs resonate with you, and the first person you think of most likely is that person. Sun, moon, and rising. Who's Aquarius dealing with? Who are they spying on? Okay. Oh, we got quite a few cards, guys. All right. So the first one we have is Aries. The second one we have is Pisces. And the third one we have is Scorpio. Remember, I was saying Scorpio also had this focus, so a lot of you probably are dealing with the Scorpio in some fashion, okay? So yeah, you're dealing with someone. I feel like all three of these cards are about people who are very attracted to other people. Like, a lot of people watch them, or a lot of people think they're attractive. A lot of people are attracted to them. Let's see. How is this person showing up? What's their aura like? What's their attitude like? Oppression. So it's almost like for the people who are in a relationship and this is already locked down, it's almost like you feel like they're so beautiful, they're so dynamic, they're so wanted by other people, that them being in a relationship with you is like you putting them in a cage. Like it's almost like you don't want them to feel like that, but you have these moments where you feel like I'm so lucky to have them that I don't want to lose them. Like you're holding on so tight to them. And this, and especially with you, you know, if you're not having enough money, or if you're having insecurities about certain things, or maybe if you're just bored, like it's something that you're doing that's causing you to, one, be too smart for your own damn good, but it's also going to cause them to feel trapped. So you don't want to do that, because you, of all people, know what it's like to not want to be trapped, to not want to be responsible for someone else's emotions. That's why I'm saying this is not you, Aquarius. Like, it's you doing this, but it's not your normal aura. It's something happening maybe with the transits, or just in your life in general, that's causing you to just act different. But remember, patience and planning. Take it one step at a time. You're not going to have all the answers at one time. And some of the stuff that you think you know, you don't know yet. So you got to relax. Some of you are going to do that thing where you start to have a mental war. You start to have this mental playing mind games on a person. And they're like, why are you doing this? Like, you're going to ruin this for us. Don't do that. Like, this person that I feel like you're dealing with, I feel like they're very... like, I don't, not to say they don't think a lot, but I don't think that they're in their head all the time. And you are very much so in your head in the beginning of June, and you're going to make them see the Aquarius side where your sword is cutting them, or cutting you. Like, your sword is not being used to its best ability. You need to make sure you're using it the right way, if that makes any sense to you whatsoever. All right, so in the middle of June, let's see if some things move and transfer along for the better. Middle of June for Aquarius. Ten of Swords in reverse. Alrighty, where is this going, Aqua? Where is this going? Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, Aqua. Ten of Swords in reverse. You're sabotaging yourself, and you don't even... some of you realize it, some of you don't. The point of the matter is, with this energy, you're not taking the necessary steps to move to a better mindset or way of thinking, or you're stalling. You're not doing what needs to be done because you're afraid to. Clarification. Queen of Swords. So you know, when it comes to this love thing, you have to get your mind right. You have to become more stable mentally. You need to go back to your actual energy. You also need to be fair. This is something I was just feeling. Like, you need to be fair. Like, it's not fair for you to make your own accusations, assumptions, and then... like, be mad at them, especially if you haven't even proven it. Like, if you're going to be upset, it needs to be some proof with it. Does that make sense? But I also feel like you're self-sabotaging because your mind is just not right. Like, you're not stable. Again, why is Aqua doing this? Why are they doing this? Or maybe it's just like all this watery energy you're feeling throughout this month for whatever reason. I just feel like it's out of your element to be in an emotional state with someone, or to want love. Not everyone wants love, but I'm saying, like, for you to actively want this person, I think it's driving you insane. You know, and, you know, sometimes people act out. Princess of Pentacles. Money, again, coming up. Your money it's either slowed down, or you're waiting on it to come to you the way that it normally does. And it's causing you to have some form of insecurity within this dynamic. Maybe the person you're with, again, loves money, or that's how you show love to them. Maybe that's their love language. Or maybe they are having more than you, and so you're starting to feel like, well, damn, they don't even need me for anything. So why, like, you know, it's starting to just make you question everything. Like, and so you're starting to look for answers, and, you know how that can go, Aquarius. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. What do you need to be focused on in order to rectify this Ten of Swords energy in reverse? Princess of Cups in reverse. So you need to let go of this emotional baggage you have, these trust issues. You also need to stop focusing so much on your love life. Not to say you need to drop this person, but it's just saying relax. Like, the things that you fear are not even real. They're not there unless you have proof. But I'm seeing that it's not really proven. It's just like something you're thinking. Now, granted, you may very well in the future find the truth out, but I just don't even see anything being hidden. Let's look into that. For this other person you're dealing with, what is their focus? What are they doing? Eight of Pentacles. They're just working. They're focusing on everything that they do. They're focusing on all of their different ways of making money. They're focusing on their home. They're focusing on their children if they have any. Like, they're just focused. And for some strange reason, you are really not having it. You're not liking it. You feel like something is off. But no, it's just you're not as busy as you usually are, Aqua. That's it. You're just not as busy, and they still are. So you feel like they're giving all their attention to something or someone else. But I think it's just work. I really think it's just work. So I really would advise you to stop self-sabotaging. Oh, I hope you're not like just going off accusing them of everything, because that's not a good thing. Let's see. Let's have a little bit more proof. How do they feel about you, Aquarius? How does this person feel about you in this relationship? How do they feel about Aquarius? Oh. Page of Wands. So they see this going somewhere. They also feel like it's a very fun connection. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there is a little bit more time that needs to be invested before they really start to take it super, super serious. But I don't think that they're straying. I think they're focused on their money. They like where you fit in their life emotionally, especially if it's just you guys hang out, you know, and you just have fun. Like, they enjoy it, but you're gonna make it weird for them. I feel like if you keep having these thoughts of like, what are they up to? Who are they doing it with? And, you know, all of that. I also feel like they kind of want things to speed up, but with you having this energy of like not trusting them, I think they're going to be like, oh no, like I thought I wanted this to be serious, but I don't know if it can be. Okay, so for you, Aquarius, you're showing up with the Adjustment card. Like, you're really trying to hold everything together, but you're having a really hard time doing it. But this is what needs to be done in order for you to have more peace in your life when it comes to the situation. And also for everything else to fall into place. You got to chill. Like, you got to chill. You got to balance out everything. You got to get rid of what doesn't need to be there, which is these thoughts that you're having, which is, I don't know, just thoughts. I feel like it's all in your head in the first place. And then with the Judgment card, they're showing up as like, okay, do I really want to be a part of the situation with this person if they're going to be acting like this? Like, now they're going to have to start making decisions because you're kind of forcing them to for no reason. I keep saying there is no proof that anything is happening. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. I really don't. But you're going to drive them away with all of this weird energy that isn't even you. It's not even you. So what let's get some advice. What do you need to do? We already know, but just as confirmation. Strength. You got to start trusting. You have to start trusting them. And it takes strength to trust, okay? I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not saying you shouldn't just believe everyone. But I'm saying with this person, you need to allow them to show that they're not a douchebag. Like, they're not just, you know, being a terrible person. They're just focused. They're just fucking focused. And that's how you usually are. So I'm not sure why you're still focused, but just on the wrong things. So let's work on that, Aquarius, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and move into the end of your June. End of June for Aquarius. Okay. 5 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse. Uh-oh. So you're starting to reflect on all the things that you are now regretting, which I feel like are things that you may have said to this person, like you were being mean. Maybe you said that you felt like they're cheating on you, whatever. You went off on them. You went off. Now you're starting to look back and be like, dang, I feel so bad about things I said. Now you're thinking like the past things that have happened with you guys, with memories. This is very emotional, okay? What are you regretting? The Emperor. You're regretting being so tough on them and being so, like, matter-of-fact about something, or having too much control. Like, you're regretting just being so controlling about a certain situation. So with the Six of Cups in reverse, this is a good thing. This means that you're starting to understand how you work emotionally, and you're understanding how it works to have emotions. So yes, you are regretting some of the things that you said or may have, put into the relationship, like your insecurities, your own doubts, like you were projecting. But with the Six of Cups in reverse, you're learning. You're becoming better with your emotions. You're making steps to becoming a better person when it comes to your emotions. Yes. Six of Cups in reverse, clarification. The Tower, yeah. So yes, you feel like some of the things you've done cause certain issues now in your relationship, or maybe it was embarrassing for some of you, but you also feel like, okay, this was a learning thing. I'm no longer going to be just so focused on what I thought was happening. Like, it's over with. Like, I understand what I was going through now. You realize where you fucked up. But the beauty of all of this is there was nothing happening in the first place. So if anything, that's always a good thing. So I would rather tell you embarrassed yourself by accusing them of something. You made an ass of yourself being ruled by Uranus. You acted like one, and now you have to kind of bite that bullet yourself. But nothing happened. Nothing happened. What's happening in regards to this relationship? Like, did you ruin it completely, or like what's the status of the relationship by the end of June, which will be Cancer season? What's the status of this relationship by June for Aquarius? Some of you may have ruined it just a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. Oh no. Okay, so some of you you did mess up this union with your accusations and things, but for some of you, this is saying this is just a down moment in your relationship, like the first big argument. Clarification on that, please. Eight of Cups. Yeah, I'm seeing some of you guys having to walk away from a relationship, having to look at all the things that have been said and done and ended because of the things that you assumed. Oh no, that took a turn. It doesn't mean you guys can't come back together, but this person seems like they just can't deal with how you were acting. They didn't like it. Oh, Aquarius. How are you showing up at the end of June? And how are they showing up? So you have become stronger, but sometimes it comes with a price. Ooh. You're showing up as Mother of Earth. It's like Queen of Pentacles vibes. So you're content. You have pretty much everything you need. I think your money starts to pick back up at the end of June. It's kind of like, it's always a switch off. Like if you lose love, you gain money type of situation. This is the price you pay, though, for being, I don't know, assuming. Or just not allowing yourself to have peace of mind and chill. You gotta chill. And then they're showing up as wealth. So again, they're like, you know what? I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna go focus on my money. I'm focusing on my money because all of this extra stuff, it's not fun anymore. Like, you made it into a chore, Aquarius. Yeah, so it looks like an ending to a relationship to me. I'm not gonna lie, but maybe it'll pick back up in July. Cancer season is all about, all of those emotions and stuff, okay? So maybe. How are you feeling about this breakup, and how are they feeling? So you're feeling the Wheel of Fortune. You feel like this is something that just had to happen karmically, but some of you are also like holding on to the idea that with time you guys will come back together. And then they feel about this breakup, Seven of Swords. They're like, man, this Aquarius really just messed this all up. And I'm starting to think that I feel like they're saying, I feel like they were hiding something, because why else would they be accusing you of so much stuff? So now they're starting to have second thoughts about why you were accusing them in the first place. So this could be, I guess, kind of good, because maybe they'll come back for a conversation to like really rectify it. But yeah, it just looks like one of those things where, being too smart for your own good bites you in the ass. I don't know, Aqua. That was kind of, whew. What's going to be the outcome for the end of June, just in general when it comes to this? What's the outcome? Princess of Wands. Yeah, so someone's going to have to kind of go towards the other person. I feel like it's just a matter of you having to grow up. Like, you have to mature. This person seems like they're very mature. They're focused on themselves, their money, but they're also like, look, I don't have time for childishness. Like, if you're going to be acting like a kid, we'll leave it alone. Like, we'll wait until you can grow up and mature. Yeah, 3 of Wands in reverse. So they're not necessarily waiting on you. For a lot of you, I feel like this person is just like, I can't deal with that. For the people who really want to make sure this is the person that they're thinking about or whatever, what's their sign, sun, moon, or rising, or their energy that they are possessing? We got Virgo. What advice can I give to Aquarius for the end of their June in regards to the situation? Nine of Wands. You just gotta wait it out. You have everything that you need in order to be in a relationship or to be in a committed situation, but you still are having reservations, meaning you still have your own insecurities and doubts and fears as to why you can't truly trust, and you have to work that out yourself. While you're waiting on whoever this next person is or whatever, work on yourself. Work on your trusting. Like, figure out why you have trust issues to begin with. Yeah, I can help you with that if you would like. You can email me, lovefromaleo@gmail.com, or sign up for my Patreon so you can get monthly readings every single month, specifically for you on whatever topic you would like. And yeah, subscribe to this channel for more readings. I do other relationship readings as well, and I'm going to do a whole bunch of other type of spreads on my channel. So if you're interested, make sure you sign up. Like this video. Add me on Instagram if you would like to get another side of me, as well as tarot, astrology, crystals, numerology, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon, okay? Relax.